We're going to take another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on 5-star wide receiver Caleb Cunningham. We're going to take a look at his highlights. We're going to take a look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're talking about the 2024 and 2025 recruiting classes every day this offseason, player by player, doing these deep dives. You need to know what these players look like before they hit the field for your team. Click that button. Stop missing out. Here's his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes. You will get there. We're not committed to a team right now, but we are a 4-star prospect, also a 5-star prospect in the composite. I'll probably use a 5-star in the title since it's listed there. 6'3", 180. So we got some height, we got some length. Let's see if we see that on tape. 26 offers so far in the process here. Alabama, Tennessee, Arkansas, Auburn, Florida. Big-time programs are going after him as they should. Unverified size and athleticism. We got the tape for that. We can verify it ourselves. We can definitely do that. Functional athleticism on tape. They know less about him than most other wideouts. Dynamic basketball player. Very productive at basketball. Unstoppable in the red zone. Strong hands. Runs hard after the catch. Natural route runner. Good spatial awareness. Good top-end speed for his size. Let's just take a look at tape. Let's see what he's working with here. Solid on the basketball court. That means we move laterally well. We post up well at the catch point. Florida State, Tennessee, Alabama. We got good production down here. 1,100 yards, 14 touchdowns in 2023. And we're going to build on top of that. Big-time programs are after him. I'd consider him a 5-star at this point, considering who's all after him. I wouldn't just rank him conservatively as a 4-star. But all the sites have him as a 4-star. The industry rankings has him as a 5-star, as you see there. But also, looking at him, ranked 3rd in the class at wide receiver with everybody. With everybody. Looking at the teams who are looking at him, Alabama, Auburn, Ole Miss, some other teams down here. We got LSU in the mix. One of the wide receiver U's in the nation. One of them. They produce good wide receivers. You may want to look at that. Looks like they got him locked in with Mississippi State by 84%. That might change. That might change. We got a lot to go on in the process. But let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with. We have 8 minutes and 6 seconds. Already see the size from here, though. Release looking good. Good ball skill. Snagged it with one hand. Not the greatest look considering it was zoomed out. But sample of one. Next play looks better. Film rise. Good sell there. He was cut out a little bit on the catch. But the sell tactic there was there. So I like that. Heads up. Looks like with DB maybe. There we go. He's quick. He's sudden on his breaks. Especially for his size. Breaks will look different from a guy 6'2", 6'3", and taller than compared to like a 6-footer or less. It's physics. It's physics. It's just how it works. Sometimes it takes like a little step or a little extra drift to get there. But they also got range and reach. And when they can break off and they're very sudden, that's a nasty combination. You don't see it too often. He's very fluid. And he's very sudden. He's very subtle. Like there. Boom. Sudden and subtle. Those are 2 traits you want. And if you're not sudden and subtle, you better be an artist when it comes to selling the route. Just keeping it simple with my description there. Subtle and sudden. Aggressive with his feet. Looking good. Good after the catch. This is my live reaction. I only look at it good enough to get it clipped. To go over it with you guys. Solid after the catch. Good size adjust athleticism. Should be rated as a 5-star. We've covered the top 50 wide receivers on this channel in the 2024 class. Grading him against them. He's one of the tops in the class. Due to the functional athleticism here. Ability to get downfield. Showed some cell tactics. His ability to move laterally for his size is good compared to other prospects we've seen. Right there, we snatching it. We snatching it. Pulling away a little bit. Looking good. A lot of times when you look at recruiting services, draft scouts, when they look at prospects, they live and die by the 100-meter times and the 40 times, the combine times. They live and die from that. And that's a major red flag when you're catching their analysis. So that shows that the finer nuances, like even in highlights, or just if you get your hands on the tape, that's cool. But from what we're seeing, they're not able to come away with a scouting report without it, or a functional scouting report, or with the where they should be at. He's got good speed. He can pull away a bit. Good size adjusted athleticism. If I would guess his size adjusted athleticism profile, his size adjusted speed score, I would guess it'd be 80 to 90th percentile, somewhere around there. Maybe more. Maybe more. That's where I'd rank that at. That's why I have him ranked. That's why I feel like he's pushing more 5-star. I like his feet too. Moves laterally well. They don't have him as a 5-star and more of a 4-star because they don't have the verified numbers and stuff. There we go. Good off the release for his size. He has cell tactics. Remember, we're going into our senior year. We're going to be more developed. We should be more developed. That's something we'll look at. He's quick off the release. Very aggressive after the release. We're in the slot here. We got some size. Boom, finding the spot right there. Stands out. It's a pretty wide receiver. Inside shade a bit. He's looking inside. Across his face. Good hands. Good hands. Thick on the lower half too. Thick on the upper body. He'll get thicker there, more muscular as through time, because that's just naturally going to happen as he gets older. And that's going to combine with his athleticism. That's going to be nasty. That's going to be nasty. It's going to be tough. If he continues to develop, he's got sweet feet. Sweet feet. Moves well for his size. Could even get a little taller. Very strong player. Strong at the catch point. Strong after the catch. Strong at contact. Where are we at? There we are. Plucks and goes. I love his stride. He's got that Calvin Johnson stride. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's long, but it glides. And that's not a comparison to Calvin Johnson. Like players like Devin Funchess had it. Like, it's long and it glides. Like, it's light and long, I guess. It must be a thing with, like, taller athletes being able to run lightly on their feet but still have speed. But they don't, not all of them have it, and it just pops out to me on tape. But he's got that. I consider that a good trade. If anything, it gets me noticing it. Boom. Good hands, though. I love his hands at the catch point. Look at that DB looking inside, playing out. DB, he takes that space, and he's going to take a little more. He's got good feet for his size. Very good feet, yeah. Yeah. Good hands. Good hands. He's a baller at the catch point. He is a baller at the catch point. Ball comes his way. Good concentration. Let's roll. Let's get there. Let's hit on the Jets. Come on. It's all right. He's got speed. He can pull away. He's not going to be the fastest guy in the class, but you don't always want the fastest guy in the class. Ball comes his way on the outside. We're looking to get it done after the catch. So hard to bring down. So hard to bring down, dude. We're up there up top. Good feet. Good feet. He's already built like a college wide receiver. We got another year of high school to go. He's very assertive. Brings it in with his hands. Solid wide receiver prospect, as he should be, as he's considered one of the top wide receivers in the class. Big, physical, gifted wide receiver who has good size-adjusted athleticism, good size-adjusted speed, can get downfield, but will posterize you at the catch point. Very aggressive at the catch point. Very sticky hands. Very strong hands. Very dynamic wide receiver. I look for him to not only get better, but get bigger and thicker and stronger too as we go into next year and the year after. He's got a ton of upside. I'm looking forward to him doing big things at the college level. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. On the way out, I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.